Today I'm using the Thelema Tarot deck for you to look at the energies that you can expect this week and what you need to focus on and just what you need to know about this week, basically. Give them a little shuffle. By the way, how was your week? Have you had a lovely weekend? I hope so. Ready to start the new week with new energy? I hope so. And here we go. Let's have a look at what your guides and what your advice is for this week, what your guides want you to know and what the advice is for this week. So this is going to be the first. I've stopped turning them over so excitedly. Right, so this is the first card. Let's zoom in on this. Okay, so your first card, this is your Monday and Tuesday this week. We have the Six of Swords. Okay, pretty rough weekend or very heavy going weekend. Not as restful as you would have liked, because Monday and Tuesday looks like you're still recuperating from a long week previously, or recently you've been going through stuff, or just a heavy weekend. So the weekend didn't do it. You still need Monday and Tuesday to recuperate. You may take yourself off. There may be some travel for some of you actually at the beginning of the week. For the rest of you, this will mean just travel out of your mind, body and spirit, rather than physical travel to another place. So this is needing to have some rest, gaining a new perspective, needing to get away from people. So not to be around crowds at the beginning of the week, because that will irritate you. This is about honoring your own space and your own, your boundaries, your own space. Maybe lock yourself up in the home for the first 2 days of the week, because you'll enjoy that. You'll enjoy your own company, if that's possible. But obviously, if you have to work, then just keep your distance from other people's energies, which may make you feel a bit scritchy and, it's a bit frustrated and irritated. It's not a bad thing. It's just you taking care of yourself. So beginning of the week is a time of self-care, it feels. And if you can honor that, then I'm sure the rest of the week will be better. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at energies we need to be aware of this week. This is for Wednesday and Thursday. So you got the Seven of Wands. So you're going to need your energy for the middle of the week going ahead into the weekend, because for some reason maybe you've got a presentation coming up at the middle of the week, maybe you've got an important project or deadline to make, and the middle of the week is really again about guarding your own energy. See how she's keeping it sacred, just guarding it from other influences, other people, other people's projects or demands. That really has to come secondary during the middle of the week for you, and at the beginning of the week as well. It's really about guarding your energy and making sure that you have all the energy you need for your project or for whatever it is you need to take care of at the middle of the week and going ahead. Obviously, sometimes it's not possible. I'm thinking about being a parent, for example. You can't just abandon your kids, but there are ways to protect your energy or to get some help with setting up some boundaries. So for example, maybe it's time for you to ask for help and maybe get someone in, get a nanny in, because you've got to focus on something else, maybe for a couple of hours. Even if it's just an hour that is your time, that's going to be really helpful to you. Okay, and let's have a look at the end of the week. This is going to be, also, let me just come back to this. Just want to say, please protect your projects, whether that's intellectual property or, just make sure someone's not copying your work or being lazy and just stealing your energy, basically. Okay? You got to say no to people this week, middle of the week. So let's have a look at Friday, Saturday and Sunday this week for you. This is what you need to be aware of at the end of the week into the weekend. Okay, so can you see the progression of energy through these cards? Solitude and quiet, defending your own space, and here you are working in your own space. Because actually it's very important for you this week to work on your skills and talents. Look, she's working very diligently here. She's got 6 pieces her tapestries are hanging up there. They're completed, and she's got 2 more to do. And she's so focused on what she's doing, nothing else matters. Nothing else exists outside of this space for her. And in a way, that's what's going to be happening for you this weekend. And it feels like, you know, at the weekend, you might not be wanting to socialize because you really need to focus on this project. It needs to be finished and it needs to be perfected. And actually, the feeling is that you don't mind doing this work because you've had rest here. You've you know, defended your energy and your space here. And here you're actually enjoying it. That's the feeling I'm getting. So there's no stress here. It's just complete focus on your skills and talents, which I think you actually revel in. Look, she's quite peaceful, just happily doing what she's doing there. Have a look at that image. Okay, so this is about being diligent and honing your skills and talents, perfecting them. Maybe it's time to start practicing again if you've stopped practicing. If you know, you're supposed to be, if you're an athlete or a performer or something, maybe it's time to pick that up again. You know, you've been a bit slack recently. Maybe you've had a presentation this week and you really need to fine tune it, or you need to write something or create some music, a manuscript or anything, whatever your job is. Take some pride in it. And I feel that this weekend you will revel in that space of, you know, your own space in order to focus on that which you love doing. Okay, so these are really lovely cards for the week. Make sure to protect your energy. I know you love your work. That's what this is pointing to. And if you don't love your work, well, then maybe it's time to sort of go away at the beginning of the week and think about it, whether this is something you want to continue doing or just need a break from temporarily because it's sucking the energy out of you temporarily. So just to regain your equilibrium. Okay, I hope that's made sense, my loves. It's a short one this week, but they're pretty straightforward, beautiful cards. And yeah, this again, to me, is about work, but also can relate to work at home if you're a housewife, house husband, if you've got children or you've got stuff going on at home. This can relate to that. It can even relate to relationships, actually, working on the relationship, focusing on just you guys. I mean, she's defending the home there, or she's defending a space. There's a doorway there. But because this is a lone figure here, I think this is really your project, your time, your space, your energy that we're looking at. Okay, so if you like this video, if it made sense to you, or if you have any questions, please pop your comments down below, give my video a like, and remember to share it with anyone else you think might enjoy a weekly reading or pick a card reading, or indeed any of the other readings I do and positive daily affirmations that I do. And if you want more from me and want to watch more videos like this, do subscribe to my channel. Do it now, only takes a second. And if you want even more, like a free gift maybe, the 5 spiritual principles for living a great life, that will be on my website if you join my mailing list at www.angelic-creations.net. Okay, lots of love, wishing you lots of love and wonderful work this week. Bye.